Today we will talk about systems concept as the part of the course EDR 601 Systems, Philosophy and Psychology in Education. In this video clip, we will talk about system concepts. The lesson plan for this session should comprise: first, what is a system? Second topic, the general system model. Third topic, systems components. And fourth, systems behaviors. The objectives of this: first, you should be able to write your own definition of a system. Second, you should be able to identify the major system components of the general system model. Third, you should be able to identify the major components of a system based on a certain model, such as Saipov model. Fourth, you should be able to explain system behaviors correctly. The task, ST, studying tasks. First, you should do the Unit 1 pretest. Second, you should listen to the orientation of the system concepts, which is actually what we are doing now in this video clip. Third, bus group, meaning that you and 2 or 3 students sitting together. In case of online, you will form the certain WeChat group or online group among 2 or 3 people. Okay. Fourth, you discuss on system concepts, comprising the 4 topics I have just mentioned. Then, for the small groups, maybe comprising 5 to 7 students, okay, you will write and discuss on system components. 6, there will be discuss on system behaviors, which will be another video clip from here, from this one. And then there will be unit post-test. Okay. Now let's start with the media and method used to here. So what we are using now, in case we are gathering in the classroom, of course we will have computer slides in the form of PowerPoints or other forms. And then you may have to sit together to do the bus groups or small groups and do the pre-test and post-test. Now the assignments comprise first individual and group assignments, or group work. Then there will be evaluation based on the so-called PCR model. P is participation, C is contribution, R is the result. Now, in this course, the instructors, Professor Sutida and myself, will give the grading on the results of your work, whereas you, students, will have to give the grading on participation and contribution. Okay, because myself and Professor Sutida may not know how hard the members of the group work. Participation meaning you come to participate in each group activities all the time. If they come 70 to 100% of the time, they may get the A grade. Less than that, they may get B or A minus or whatever. It's up to you. Contributions the same. Contribution means you give ideas or anything at all to be beneficial to the group. You may want to be the one who write the report. You may want to be the one who search the information from online, information from Google. Okay. But the result will be graded by Professor Tuchida and myself, okay? Now, this is what I mean peer evaluation. You have to give the grading among yourself, and the instructor evaluation will be based on the results of your work, while peer evaluation based on the participation and contributions. Okay. And also self-evaluation. You have to evaluate yourself. Okay, whether you deserve A, B, or C grades. Okay. Now, let's start from the first activities, bus group. 2 or 3 people sitting close to each other. Or in case of online, you form the group, the online group, and talk to each other, discuss to each other 3 topics, 3 questions. What is a system? Second, what is a GS model, general system model? Third, what are the system components? Then you write the answer in the piece of paper, 1 or 2 pages. And also you may need to report to the class. In case of face-to-face, it's easy. But in case of online, of course, when we meet, we'll meet in Google Meeting, Google Classroom or Zoom, then you will give the presentation, which we can see you very clearly and we can hear you very clearly. Okay, we give you 30 minutes on these activities on bus group. Okay, I will stop the videotape and then come back to you again. Okay, now this is the second part of the videotape. You have discussed among yourself and you have already reported the group work result. Okay, now let's come to the discourse activities, meaning that explanation on the part of myself and Professor Tuchida as the instructor. Okay.